Hey boys, it's HarmNone. Today we're going to be customizing the Annis Euros X32 or the Nissan 300 ZX in Grand Theft Auto Online. Let's go ahead and get this thing started. Guys, if you're new to my channel today, I am going for 300,000 subs this year, so if you enjoy my content, I would appreciate you subscribing. I'd love to have you guys on the channel. So yeah, if you'd like to join up, can I custom it? Please, can I customize the car? Okay, so here we are in the mod shop here. Let's go ahead and get started with the armor. We're gonna go all the way up on that. Race brakes as well. Engine, level 4 for sure. We're gonna go ahead and take care of that. We're also gonna go ahead and do the transmission as well as the turbo right off the bat. And then we'll go ahead and just start actually customizing this thing. So for the bumper panel, we have a black light panel or a chrome light panel. I like the black. I'm going to go for that for sure. For the exhaust, we have some double exhaust we can go for, some titanium stuff. What else do we have here? Because I kind of, you know, I like the large exhausts. I wish we could just have one of those as a single exit without it like pointing down. It's kind of annoying to me, but we'll go for the large exhausts, I guess, because I don't really know. Or maybe the double small bore. Those are okay. Those are okay too. We'll go for those for right now. For the grille, we do have a few different options here. We got the chrome grille inserts, black grille inserts as well. We have the secondary grille, crossed grille, and the black crossed inserts. We got some modern inserts and black modern inserts or secondary modern inserts. I think I'm just going to go for the black grille inserts. I feel like those are good looking, so we'll just go ahead and do that. For the hood, we have a custom hood that we can go for here. Don't mind the look of that. Right off the bat, we could go for the street hood as well. The aggressive vents hood is kind of interesting looking on that. I kind of don't mind that. The primary race hood, okay, kind of digging that. Primary competition spec hood, and back to none. I kind of like the competition spec hood, except it's like kind of too much for me at the same time. I'm kind of thinking of just going for the street hood. I feel like that's like okay looking, so we'll just go ahead and pick that one for right now. For the lights, we will go xenon. We will also throw the neon kit on to lower the center of gravity. I think it's going to be kind of nice. For the livery, you know what, actually, let's go ahead and just change the color of the car so we can see the liveries, hopefully. We'll do it in a silver for right now. And for the liveries, we've got black stripe, white stripe, black double stripe. We got the white double stripe as well. We have the black triple stripes, white triple stripes as well, black race flag, white race flag, black spiky stripes, okay, white spiky stripes. We got the drag race livery, that's cool. Dense race, dense street camo, and back to none. I'm kind of tempted to go for like a livery on this thing, but at the same time, none of them are really like calling my name, you know, like they're just, I don't know. I feel like you could do something cool with it. I just don't think they're for me, so I'm going to avoid it today. Now, for the louvers on this car, we can go for some, which is kind of interesting. I kind of wouldn't mind going for some louvers on here, but at the same time, I don't really think they look amazing. I mean, the aggressive louvers are okay, but yeah, I think I'm going to avoid them today. I just don't think they're for me, so we'll avoid that. We will go yellow and black, though, for the plate. And for the rear diffuser, we can go for a rear bumper with small cutouts. We can go for the lipped rear bumper, the diffuser, the carbon diffuser, secondary diffuser, large diffuser. Is there anything that'll like kind of lower the back end of the car down a little bit more? Because I don't know, some of these are like, I don't know, this car just looks weird to me. Like the back end is so high up. Maybe we'll go for the race diffuser. That might not be a bad idea. I feel like it's kind of good looking. Let's go for that for sure. For the color of this thing, I'm kind of tempted to go for like a dew yellow or something like that. I feel like a dew yellow on this car is kind of like fitting. I feel like it kind of looks good. The other thing we could do is go for like a sea green, which could be kind of interesting too. I feel like that's kind of a good color for this. Let's go sea green. I feel like I don't really do sea green very often, so we'll do that. What does this color do? It does the trim on the interior. I guess I'll just double down with sea green. Might as well, I suppose. So we'll do that. Side louvers. Ooh, see, those are going to look weird if we don't do the rear louvers. So I think I'll probably just avoid those. But it is kind of nice to have the option, though. I kind of like that. We'll avoid that, though. For the skirts, we got side plates that we can put on here. We got carbon side plates or secondary side plates. We have regular skirts we can put on, carbon skirts. We got secondary skirts. Skirts with arrow that we can also put on, which are kind of okay. We also have the carbon winged skirts. Not a big fan of the wings necessarily, but I do kind of like the look of the carbon side panel. It just kind of makes it a little more aggressive looking, which I kind of don't mind, so maybe we'll go for that. The other thing is too, though, we could go for the just skirts. Maybe that's what I should probably, I think that's what I'm gonna go with. For the splitters on this car, we can go for one. I definitely wouldn't mind going for a splitter on this. It's just a matter of finding one that's right. The dropped splitter is kind of nice looking. I feel like that's probably the one I'm gonna go for. We get the vented splitter. Interesting. Actually, that's kind of cool looking. I kind of like the look of that. Let's go for the vented splitter. We'll just do that, and I think that's okay looking. For the wings, we got the hooped wing, secondary hooped wing. We got the anise wing as well, the secondary anise wing. These are super aggressive. I really hope there's a ducktail option, but I feel like there's not going to be. Yeah, there's no ducktail option. Okay, so we can go for the anise wing or the hooped wing. I guess, I don't know. I think I'm going to go for the hooped wing. I feel like it's the best looking out of all the wings for this car, so we'll do that. I want the downforce, so I have to do something, so I guess I'll go for that. I will be lowering the suspension all the way, though, for sure, because this thing needs it. It is super high up, so we will do that. For the wheels, I think that I kind of want to go for some tuner Endo V1s, I want to say. Or actually, no, the Endo V2 dished. Or wait a minute. Do we have more endos? Or is that it? Is that actually it? Oh, man. Maybe Endo V1s. I feel like Endo V1s on this thing are kind of clean looking. Let's see that. Nope. Let's maybe go for maybe sport category endos. Maybe that is the way to go. Let's see. Endo V1s. Yeah, those look okay. I wish there's a little bit more tire on there, but I feel like it still looks okay. So we'll go for that. I think we'll do the wheels in a black steel. Kind of like the look of that, so we'll do that. Bulletproof the tires for sure. Windows, maybe just I think I will actually go limo tint today on this car. I feel like it can use it. So okay, cool. That's all we can do with this. Let's go ahead and take this thing outside. We're going to do a sound test and a full review on the car, so let's just quickly take a listen here. What is going on with that? Okay, never mind. Yeah, so it doesn't sound amazing, kind of like all the other cars from this DLC so far, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. It's not the end of the world. It still sounds okay. It's just not a unique sound, I guess is the way I would put it. It's just, it's been reused a million times. Now, the 300ZX here is a coupe. So it's in the coupes category, and as far as coupes go, I feel like this is going to be a faster one. I feel like this is going to kind of rival the G35 that we got with the last update. The Fathom FR36 is as it's known in game. I feel like this is going to give it kind of a run for its money. I feel like they'll probably be the top two coupes in the game at this point when it comes to coupe class racing. So that's pretty cool. I'm also wondering if this thing got the new drift tuning modification on it. I'm kind of feeling like, just based on the look of the car and what it is and the customization, I kind of feel like it might have. I don't know for sure, so I will be testing that later on today, so you guys can stay tuned for that sort of thing. But as far as this thing goes, it's not a bad car. It feels okay. It's a little bit slower than some of the other cars I've driven today so far, being that it is in the coupes category and not, you know, a sports car. So it is going to be on the slower side of things, just generally, because coupe class vehicles are generally slower. I feel like the handling on this thing is actually the most well balanced of all the cars I've driven today. Maybe that's due to the slightly slower, you know, speed and acceleration and everything like that, but this thing actually feels good to drive. It actually feels like a pretty good car. Like, it goes around the corners nicely, a little tiny tad of oversteer, no understeer, you know, going, and I feel like it's, you know, it's a pretty good looking car too. I'm not a huge fan of the 300ZX in real life. I think it's a neat car, but not something that I would necessarily like buy. But in game, it's a really cool car to have, and I'm actually really glad that they added it. I just hope that we get some other, you know, cool cars in the drip feed, which I'm sure we will find out later today. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about this thing. It's pretty fun to drive, actually. And it's actually, you know, it's good that they did this, because the last Anis Euros that we got was absolutely awful. So this thing is actually pretty good, you know, in comparison to that at least. So definitely look into this car, guys, if you're interested. It is a pretty neat one. Thank you so much for watching my customization and review on it, of course, as well. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, dislike if you didn't, of course. Subscribe to my channel if you guys are new, and I will see you all in the next video. Until then, take care. Peace.